Is he your hero, Neil Young?
He's one of them. I mean, he's given me some of the best advice I've ever had in my life.
What was the advice?
I was on a train platform with him in Japan, and I was bitching and moaning about something about the music business, and he looked at me, kind of laughed, and he said, "Just put your head down and keep walking."
Right.
As only Neil could say it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anybody else said it, it wouldn't. But he said it.
Right. He's done it. He's lived it.
I got it. I was like, thank you. I get that.
But he's that kind of artist. When he was with Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, he could have just stayed in that comfortable. He went back to Crazy Horse. He went back to those guys. Then he put out a solo album. Then he's doing, I don't know.
There are supposed to be defiant characters in the world, like a Neil Young,
right,
who's still out there,
making
new
music,
a message, and has a meaning, and is willing to fight for it and bleed for it on some. I mean, I've been in Neil's house. He's got a nice house. He doesn't have to come out of the house anymore.
When you go to Neil Young's house, Neil Young is one of my favorites. When you go to Neil Young's house, do you pinch yourself and go?
Of course I do.
I mean, yeah. Are you like? Do you get weird inside? Do you get nervous inside? I'm going to say the wrong thing. I'm not going to be cool enough.
Of course you do. But then you realize that you're turning him into the person that you don't want people to turn you into.
Right.
I don't know if he's still got it, but when you play the Bridge Show, which is the charity thing he does, he invites everybody to his house. So. When I was there, he had a teepee, right?
Yeah.
You can imagine what's going on in the teepee.
Right.
So and I remember at one point I was kind of like in the teepee, and I had my eyes closed, and I opened my eyes, and it was like Lou Reed, Marilyn Manson, Neil Young, and, I don't know, Robert Downey Jr. So it was like,
all
what's
in the
going
teepee.
on in this teepee,
And what goes on in the teepee?
It was some interesting talk in the teepee, yeah.
Right. And it's not one of those sweat lodge kind of things where you're
I think it was a real teepee. I mean, of course, it's Neil, right?
Right.
He didn't have like the Target teepee. He had like a real.
Is everyone naked, or I mean, what is going on?
No, they had the fire going and everything.
Wow! And you sit around, you talk, and that sounds like a lot of fun. How do I get myself booked into the teepee?
You got to play the charity show.